In Dodge County, a woman is dead and a man in custody after an incident north of North Bend. The Dodge County Sheriff's Office says a man called saying he was in a crash near Highway 30 and County Road 5 around 5 yesterday afternoon. Around the same time, there were calls about a woman covered in blood nearby. Deputies started life-saving measures on the woman. She was taken to a Fremont hospital for injuries consistent with gunshot wounds. She was later airlifted to Nebraska Medicine, where she died. Witnesses helped deputies find the original vehicle and took the man into custody. The name of the victim is withheld pending family notification.